Since March 2015, Yemen has been engulfed in an armed conflict between the Huthi militia and allies of President Rabbu Mansour Hadi, supported by the Saudi Arabian-led coalition. The civilians are trapped in the middle. A silent humanitarian crisis is going on. Euronews visited one of the camps for displaced people about 40 kilometres from the capital Sanaa. They fled from the city of Sada. Most of the people at the camp, called Darwan, escaped from the Arab Alliance forces' bombing of the city. It is seen as the main stronghold for the Ansar Allah movement, the Houthis, who have been accused of striking Saudi cities in the south of the country. The area where I lived was bombed. Some died, others were lucky enough to survive. We were able to get out of Sada, and that was not easy as the shelling kept going on for an entire week, preventing us from leaving the city. Euronews saw the living conditions in the camp, where people use whatever they can find to make makeshift shelters to live in. There is a severe shortage of food and drinking water. Sanitation is poor. All around there is the potential for the spread of disease. We suffer from the cold weather at nights and the scorching sun during the day. And sometimes my kids don't eat for about 3 or 4 days. We continuously suffer from the lack of water and gas. We have nothing. Many of the children have infections and there are no clinics where they can get treatment. The United Nations humanitarian coordinator in Yemen told Euronews what's going on in the country is an alarming story.
40 million people require food assistance. 7 million of those people are very, very severely in trouble, food security-wise. If you look at the number of kids out of school, I mean, there are over 3 million children in this country who don't get to school. So for them, it's a life with pain and no life at all but pain. And if you look at the situation regarding the health structures, the inability for people to bring food into this country, bring medicine into this country, bring fuel into this country, is hampering the possibility for them having a future.
According to the latest statistics from the Regional Office of the International Organization for Migration and the UNHCR, the number of displaced people has reached about 2.5 million people. The displaced people here are paying the high price and bearing the consequences of this war and political conflict, especially the children. And this camp here is just one of dozens of camps all over Yemen, suffering quite literally from disastrous conditions.